And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars of the sport, Mookie Betts. Always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Mookie, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. And this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
All right, first pitch coming up. Today's starting pitcher, Bobby Miller. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Well, he's putting together a really nice season on the mound. ERA in the low threes. Very respectable when you consider guys are looking to do damage. They're not trying to just walk and hit singles. They're trying to hit homers and draw walks and score runs. So when you have a guy that can limit the other team from scoring more than a few runs, that's really tough to beat game in and game out.
Swing and a pop-up. Lux gets under it. He makes the grab, and there's one down. Take a look at the lineup. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
Evan Carter, batting with one down, takes a strike. Just missed. Line drive. Fair ball. Around first, heading for two. Now around second, going for third. In there safely.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Corey Seager now. The Dodgers made him a first-round pick back in 2012.
18th overall that year for Seager, Boog. And Carlos Correa, Byron Buxton, Marcus Stroman, just a few other first-rounders from that class. I'd say pretty solid group.
Fouled off. He was late. Righty delivers. And a swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
The 1-2. This one lifted in the air, left field, and that drops back. Carter stands at third with one gone in the inning. Got it. And there's two away.
Well, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You had the infield back. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, I'll still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
Adolis Garcia stands in now and watches strike one. Two outs.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Hard hit, right side. Freeman over to first in time. That's out number 3. Rangers lead one. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in L.A., And starting in this one, Jacob deGrom. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Everyone knows you got to be careful here, Chris. He is the best OPS in the National League. The pitch. That one catches the zone. Strike one.
Always fun watching deGrom go to work on the mound. He's so good, and as a 2-time Cy Young Award winner, he's got the honors to back it up. Won those awards in 2018 and 2019, becoming the first National League pitcher to go back-to-back since Clayton Kershaw.
That one in the dirt, and it's 1-2. That's a little bit low.
It's a good take.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And there's one away. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Mookie Betts.
Boog, it's kind of a joke that this guy's got a career OPS over 900. I mean, there are a lot of players that hope that they can just do that in one season, but he's done it his entire career. And in reality, there's only about 60 players that can claim that type of production.
Popped up. Simeon under it. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Batting third. No left fielder. Teoscar.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. That one off the mark, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
2 outs, base is empty. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Lowe makes the catch, and that'll do it. Dodgers go down quietly, scoreless after 1. Top of the second, Nathaniel Lowe up to hit.
The first baseman.
Miller, a 6'5" righty, 220 pounds, a former first-round pick in 2020. On the ground to third, and that squirts through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
That is it. The second baseman, Marcus.
Here's Marcus Simeon. Fought off foul. And Marcus, a career-high 45 homers in 2021 with the Blue Jays. He parlayed that into a 7-year free agent deal with the Rangers. Runner at first with no outs here. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. That'll drop in as he plays it on a hop. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
There's a strike.
Boog, Rusty Valentine umpiring behind the plate in this one. He has what you might call a tall strike zone, both at the letters and down below the knees.
Yeah, and I'm sure that helps a lot of pitchers we see today who like to work up, down, trying to change eye levels and swing paths.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, this ball's down, and that could bring in a run. They get the force for out number 1. Ezekiel Duran stepping in for the Rangers.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with the knock in this one.
That's to third, dive, and he's got it. From his knees, the throw. And very nicely done for the out.
A quick move to his left, fully extended there in front of the shortstop to make the grab. Up with it, then a strong, accurate throw across the diamond to complete this highlight play.
Now it's going to be Jonah Heim.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Outman on the move. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Rangers leave a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
The first base.
If you don't get ahead in the counter, you can forget about having any success against him.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice line drive to the whole side. Made it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Muncy digs in.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently. More than 2 strikeouts per game over the last 10. Grab some bench.
Right through there for a strike. Towards first, and it finds its way through for a hit. Freeman headed for third, and now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here comes Chris Taylor.
A lot of clutch hitting from him recently. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
That's in there. And it's 0-1. And the right-hander deals. That one's in there. And the count is 0-2. The pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
2 on, 1 out. And at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
The Dodgers looking to strike first. Bottom half of inning number 2. High in the air, out to right. Garcia settles under it. Brings it in. Runner tags for third. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. So no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We head on down to the top of the third. We're tied, 0-0. New inning getting started. Here's Leody Taveras.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Miller back to work. And he takes a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
And here it comes. And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Stays alive. And a pitch. Hammered, And now maybe extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turn on it nicely for the knock.
So up next, Evan Carter. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Into center. Betts is on the move. He's got it. And there's 1 down.
Well, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
So now it's Corey Seager. Pop up here, third base side. And Seager is set down. And there are 2 outs. Up next for the Rangers, Adolis Garcia.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
There's a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
And he deals. That one to first. And foul ball. Two outs. On the ground to third. And that will end the inning. The runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the catcher, Will Smith. The pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. DeGrom, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a 4-seam seamer. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And it's 2-1. Kicks and deals. Here's a rocket out to left. Carter makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting number, the second baseman, Gavin.
And now it's Gavin Lux. He went 2 for 4 in Sunday's game. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
Next offer in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Ohtani takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And another ball.
2-0.
Still tied at 0. Last of the third. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. That one in triple digits.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
That one misses. And that's ball 3.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
2 down, nobody on. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. gigantic blast. His 36th home run of the season. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, Berg. He squared it up and knew it was gone.
So 2 away with nobody on. Here's Mookie to hit. He's 0 for 1. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that extends the inning.
He was all over that one. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And that is that. So the Dodgers strike first on the solo jack. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Here's Nathaniel Lowe.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
Next pitch is outside. Kicks and fires. Foul ball there. One-two now. Hands down to the foul tip. That's a strikeout.
Not a very good curveball right there, but sometimes those high breaking balls kind of surprise you as a hitter, and when they stay high, have just a little more velo on them to get by you. And that 2-strike count, I thought it was a pretty good pick to hit. I think he got a little too excited and tried to do too much.
Now it's Marcus Semien, and he's already singled in this game. Out front and foul to the left side. For Marcus Semien, probably the biggest adjustment and improvement he's made has been on defense. Semien made 35 errors as a shortstop in 2015 with the Oakland A's. And by the time 2021 came around, he won a Gold Glove with the Blue Jays. One down, base is empty. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The pitch. Off the mark there. Now 1-2.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2. Slider misses outside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And now 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swung on, belted. On the move. Bounce over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. It sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
Young swings through it for strike one.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Ezekiel Duran stepping in for the Rangers. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Up the middle. Nice grab. To his knee, the throw. Got him. Nice play.
Making it look easy at the Keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
And welcome back to the ballpark. On a court, Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
Freddie Freeman.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Now back the third baseman,
Max Muncy at the dish. 1-for-1 with a single so far. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Nobody out. Runner at first. That catches the top part of the zone, and that is strike two. And that's downstairs and outside. Left-hand batter waits. Wouldn't chase that time. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now one away.
That was a really nice pitch call for that put-away slider right there. You look at the sequence in that at-bat, and he hadn't thrown it yet, so this makes it really tough to recognize and fight off with two strikes. I'm sure it looked like a fastball all the way until it wasn't.
Taylor in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Freeman stands at first with one out. And strike two.
One ball, two strikes.
And a pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And the righty deals. Not close with that one, and it's 2-2. Man at first, one away. And a swing and a miss. 2 away now.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
And first offering is fouled off. Here comes a pitch. Grounded to low. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So the Dodgers leave one, but they still lead it 1-0. And we're back. We go to the top of the fifth. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jonah Heim. Heim measures 6 feet 4 inches, 28 years old. And he was selected to the All-Star game last year. And the right-hander back to work. And there's the strike. And there's a foul ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So the lineup flips over. And now Leody Taveras. 1 for 2.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
That one in triple digits. Now a check swing, but he held up.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
In the air, left side. And it's caught for the out.
Up next to the Rangers.
Now the left fielder, Evan Carter. That's in for a strike at 95. 0-1. Swings through that.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Backs and misses. It's a strikeout. And the Rangers set down in order. They still trail 1-0. Back here in L.A., John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Will Smith. The line to kick the pitch. In the air, out towards left center. Taveras makes the grab. And there's one down.
Now back, second baseman.
And stepping in is the speedy Gavin Lux. Went down on strikes his first time through. Way inside, gets out of the way. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, as hot hitting continues, he's been getting great results with it. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Ohtani in the box now. No balls and a strike.
So back in 2023, Shohei hit a home run, stole a base, and had a scoreless pitching outing in the same game. You'll never guess the last person to do it.
Pablo Sandoval.
Oh, you're good.
I feel like I've heard that one before.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Taveras moving under this one. 2 down.
Now back, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie now. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Next offering is down low.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Lux off of first with 2 away. That one missed. Hit connect on the curveball, struck him out. One left for LA, but they're on top 1-0. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's Corey Seager. Miller back to work. And fouled off.
Well, the guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter. You got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Brings it in. And a quick out, number 1.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers.
Adolis Garcia.
And that's a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Just off the outside edge. 1-1. Swing and a miss. The wind of the pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses. Gassed it right by him.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And here's the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe. That one's in there, 0-1. Two down, nobody on, and we're the top half of the 6th. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. He's painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Rangers nothing. Back here at Dodger Stadium, here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
The wind and the pitch. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Oh, 2 now. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And that just misses.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Now he breaks his bat. And a foul ball. And they'll do it again. Two now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And down on strikes he goes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Absolutely dotted the edge of the zone right there. That was a tough battle, man. So to make a really quality pitch and just catch him looking like that, it's got to feel good out there on the mound. It was a fun at bat to watch.
Freeman stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Just off the inside edge. Bases empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th. The other way, and that's a fair ball. Man at first, Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Freeman at first, 1 gone. Outside low, 2-0. Bullpen action for the Rangers. Andrew Heaney, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Dunning, the right-hander, also getting loose. And that one fouled off. The pitch. That one fouled off, 2-2. And the right-hander deals. Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you commit it. They try to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Taylor in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That one a little bit high, and it's a ball to strike. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1-2.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. So the Dodgers leave 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Top of inning number 7. Here's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. And the pitch. Inside, just missed. splits the plate, and the count 1-1.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
And that one is lifted in the air. Under it. He's got it.
Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Time called as the pitching coach makes a visit to the mound. One reliever still getting loose out in the pen. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Bobby Miller is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. New arm out of the bullpen, Joe Kelly.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
Right through there for a strike. Trying to hold a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count even 1-1. The pitch. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Durant in the box now, takes strike 1. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. So the tying run at second. Slider misses outside. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Sizing this one up. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
The catcher, number 28, Jonah.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Jonah Heim. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog. Not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
With the tying run at second here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
That's a base hit. Here comes the runner. The throw home, but it's offline. He will score.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Calls it in to end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. All even at 1 apiece. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Andrew Heaney.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Out, leading things off, it takes a strike.
You know, these Dodgers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Wow, short work to send it back in to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
The batter now will be Will Smith.
No ball, 1 strike.
One down, base is empty. That's through there for a strike. Got Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Now it's the second baseman, Gavin Lux.
Second baseman, Gavin Lux.
That one hit to right. Garcia settles under it. And that will end the inning. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Down the number 2 hitter, Evan Carter.
This guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
First pitch, and he just misses. And there's a ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Swings through that one for strike 1. Right through there for a strike. That's off the mark. 3-2 now. Corey Seager in the on-deck circle. Payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss. They keep a big threat off the bases. Huge in a tie game like this. 1 out.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Seager stands in now. That's a strike, and it's 0-1. One down, base is empty. That one missing inside.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Base hit center field. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Next to hit, Adolis Garcia. That's a strike.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position. One that lasts for several games, even a week or more. Well, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
The 0-1. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. A massive home run. And they take the lead. It's 3-1.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. Shoots a line drive single into right center, and that keeps the inning alive.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Young stands in now, looks at that one inside. Semien leads off first with 2 down to the inning. This one in the air. Should have this one. Corrals it. And that'll do it. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, Josh Sborz.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Josh Sborz.
And the pitch. Ohtani stands in now and watches strike one. Some activity in the bullpen for Texas. Jose Leclerc, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Burke, the lefty, warming up as well. The 0-1.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Left-hand hitter waits. That one missed.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Stays alive.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
That one is upstairs.
Didn't get the result he wanted, but that's a nice pitch right there.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction. Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Check swing went around, and it's 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and 1 out now.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. A good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Hernandez in the box now, takes strike one.
I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that's outside. And a ball evens the count.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That one misses. And now it's 3-2. Freddie Freeman waiting to bat for the Dodgers. Hard ground ball, base now. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Low. Feed to second, that's 1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Through 8 full, it's the... And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Now here's the Rangers DH, Ezekiel Duran. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Ryan Yarbrough.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Ripped to third. Zips it to first. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now the catcher up to hit, Jonah Heim. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Lux throws the first in time. 2 quick outs here in the top of the ninth. Running out of chances to pad the lead.
Leody Taveras.
And now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Leody Taveras. A switch hitter batting right. On the ground, Freeman. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Offense held in check there. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Rangers 3 and the Dodgers 1. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Jose Leclerc.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats. Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Missed with a changeup. 1-2 to count. Just missed.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
2-2 on the way. Goes down looking.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Taylor, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And fires in a fastball at 95. 1 out, bases empty. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated and that this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
Outman in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
The Dodgers down to their final strike. That's down and in.
1-2.
Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And that'll do it. Ball game. The Rangers claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon.